What's up, YouTube? Welcome to the channel. My name is Jesse. This is Cars with Jesse. Make sure before we get started, you subscribe, like the video. I'm gonna tell you about a giveaway at the end of the video, so stay tuned for that. Let's get rolling.
What's up, dude?
Oh, nothing much.
Hey.
What up, internet?
All right, James, tell us what we're looking at, dude.
Well, this here is obviously a 1991 Isuzu Fargo.
It says it right there on the front.
From far away. I bought it in California. Probably never seen snow.
Oh, it might have saw snow in Japan.
Maybe.
All right, tell us what's cool about it.
Right-hand drive.
Okay.
That car's really cool. Also, being right-hand drive, it's really easy to drive because you can see everything because you're so high up over
Oh, that makes
the
sense.
front. Diesel. Oh, it's a 5-speed manual.
That's
Yeah.
pretty cool.
I can't believe it's a 5-speed.
That's pretty cool, though. You don't really see that very often.
No. 5-speed, 4-wheel drive, diesel RV.
So why do we have the all this coolant in here?
The coolant is because it overheats. Well, it had a coolant leak. I kind of fixed the leak. It still overheats. So that's what we're actually going to try to figure out. Oh, check out my house though. It's crazy. Just one room. That's my bedroom.
This is like, it's like MTV Cribs.
Yeah, that's my bedroom. This is my living room and dining room. And then I'm in the kitchen and this is the bathroom. And that's it.
That's pretty cool, though.
It's pretty cool.
It's funny because like James had a camper before,
Yeah.
and he was like, I'm gonna redo it. Big undertaking for somebody who's never done anything with a camper.
Yeah.
So it turned into a flatbed truck. I had to burst through it on the other side. It sucked. All right, so I think I'm gonna hold off on pulling the Datsun out of here. My concern is it's supposed to rain tonight into tomorrow, and if I get it out into the snow field and then I can't get it back into the shop, that's my concern. And then it's stuck outside in the rain and all the other BS. So I think I'm going to hold off on that. I am going to show you James's Isuzu, and we're gonna do a couple things with that. He's going to do a compression test on it, and we're going to try to bleed the coolant a little bit more because what happened was he went and looked at the vehicle. The guy told him like, hey, it overheats because it leaks coolant. You could visibly see where it leaked coolant. James was like, that's fine. I'll fix it in California because he was out in LA when he bought it. He stayed behind. He had a flight back that he was supposed to come back, and he stayed behind to fix it. Turned into not being able to fix it. He fixed the leak. He did fix the leak, but he wasn't able to get it to, it would start overheating under load, which my brain, and we were trying to be hopeful, but my brain said maybe had a head gasket issue, but we were like, well, who knows? Maybe not. He kept trying to bleed it. He went and bought a funnel to bleed it with and stuff, and it still had the problem. So he flew back. Originally was going to get it towed back here, hauled by a transport company. They took his deposit, kept giving him the runaround on transporting it. So he got tired of waiting for it because it was just the same thing over and over and over for weeks and weeks. So finally he just said, heck it, I'm just going to hop in. He borrowed a car, rented a trailer, went out there, drove all the way out. It's like 26 hours or whatever. Picked it up, hauled it back. That's where he is now. So his thought process, eventually he's thinking he's going to swap it anyway, mainly because those things make like 80 horsepower and like the top speed's like 60 miles an hour, like, and that's like booking it. He's thinking he's eventually going to swap it. But in the meantime, if he could get it running right, then that would be ideal. So what he's going to do is we're going to try bleeding the coolant again because he was able to bleed it, but like the position that the funnel was in was kind of a pain because he's trying to do it on the fly out in the middle of the desert. Didn't work out. So we're going to try to bleed it again. And we're going to run a compression test and a cylinder leak down test on it. See if it is a head gasket problem first, and then kind of go from there before we stick a knife in it and call it done. Howdy, partner.
Howdy.
What you got going on, fella?
Well, there's a cover for the engine. It opens up, but I don't know how you do that. I don't know if you can actually take these off or not.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Like the little hinges. See if there's like.
Yeah.
Well, there's a bolt on the back side of them.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, and then it would just.
Hopefully, it's just. Oh, it's just one. Sick.
Yeah, it's just one bolt. And then that would pull
And
up, and
this
then if
thing
there's
comes
anything
off.
on the rear, and then that whole thing should lift off. All right, cool. That's pretty easy.
And so what if I
I'm a king of the castle.
No.
What's up, little dude?
Sam is.
Hello, baby.
You gotta be one of these. 12, 13, or 14.
That seems right. Could be anything, really. But I'll say this, it's probably metric for sure.
No, that means somebody's gone and messed with it.
12.
Well, tried the one in between first.
That's how you do it. That's like the pro tip.
Well, I also almost can't be right, you know?
Yeah. Because not many things with 13s, let's be honest.
Yeah, when I was out in California, like, I could have tried this also, but it's like, well, how many days am I going to be out here? And then if it still doesn't work, I'm just out here forever.
Doing nothing.
What's this? Oh, this.
It looks like if you let it all the way down, it looks like it could come out of
Okay.
the hole up there in the front. Heck yeah. Look at
Can't wait
that.
to clean this.
I expected like van stuff where it's like in the front. I didn't realize it's like,
It's
it's in your butt.
It's your buddy.
It's like right next to your butt.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool though.
It's cool.
It's kind of neat seeing how that all is set up.
It's a really simple diesel, too.
Yeah, because it's not turbo.
Correct. It's
Your
just,
injectors.
yeah.
Oh, your
it's probably got a
injectors
fuel pump.
there.
Yeah.
And then it's got your.
This might not even have it.
It might not. I don't
Oh,
know.
there's- there- it
I'll say
does.
this. I don't know a lot about diesels.
It does.
So.
There's a little light for it.
What is Yeah, so it's pretty simple. You got like next to nothing over here. You got your
What is that?
couple of injectors.
You got your fuel parts.
that. You got things.
Yeah.
This is like a I don't know.
You're
and
like,
especially like this diesel.
yeah,
so
old.
weird.
You're like, they had injectors or
I think
mechanical.
I think there's
I don't know.
it's probably got a mechanical fuel pump
That's
somewhere.
where the fuel is for
It's got
sure.
a full
though.
plumpy. Oh, don't blow us up. James over here trying to make me look like Freddy Krueger or Deadpool or something.
So, I'll tell every single camera in here.
Tell the cameras.
So, I wasn't able to efficiently bleed the coolant when I was in California. So, like, that's the first thing we're gonna try because it was also acting as if there's air in it. Because, like, it would also, I guess I didn't tell you this, so I wasn't thinking about it. It would get hot sometimes and then drop back down. Almost like there's an air. But also, it would never cool down when, like, long term going. So,
Okay.
we'll see. I was like, this is free to try.
Yeah, this costs $0.
$0. This is also something you're supposed to do when you don't have, it's not full of coolant. So
That sounds right.
right. The multiverse, dude. This RV looks so nice. Look at everybody.
Dude, it looks so cool in there.
Look at this. I have a nice little RV.
It's pretty nice back there.
It is.
We'll do a little tour here soon.
Just the words in a song. Would you sing?
All right, so I haven't been recording. I thought I was recording. I was talking to you guys the whole time. So we couldn't get this thing up to temperature. Just sitting there. And it's taking forever. So we decided to take it down the road.
That's like too much air.
It's really frothy, which is typically not a good sign when you're worried about a head gasket. So that's the first not great sign. We are starting to get heat though, which is like kind of a plus side. It's a little squeaky, but the belts are probably like from Japan from like 1992. So
I can see one going.
Also, this isn't the best of signs when you see the.
Yeah, dude, that's so much.
not saying it's bad yet. I'm just not saying it should do that.
Not at this point.
No. Okay, we venture on. I did say though, this does feel like we should be delivering furniture in Japan. That's what I feel like we should be doing in this thing. So like if you were a Japanese businessman in like 1996 and you ordered a nice new couch, we would be the guys coming to deliver it. Just a little bit more American.
Hopefully a little quieter too.
Yeah, back in 1996 it was probably better overall. We do have a little heat though. That's not the worst sign. There's just more bad signs than good signs, which is the concern. Oh yeah. We cooking, boys.
Sounds awful.
It does sound not great. There's my house. What up, house? My house. I mean, we're cooking right now, boys. Cooking what? The head gasket more, I think. But that's okay.
Wrong country. Wrong country.
Sorry, we're new here. That's typically not what you want.
And I will say it is starting to warm up some. Still, that's not what you want.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how you feeling?
Well, I feel fine. I already think it's the head gasket, so I feel fine. Wish the belts were tighter. We also might need power steering fluid. Like, where's that go?
I don't know. There's not a lot of places to put things. That's what I thought I just had. I don't know how to compression test this.
Oh,
I don't know.
there's spark plugs.
Yeah. Can you compression test a diesel? We're gonna find out. Uh-oh. The feds are coming for us. We gotta go, Boogie! I can smell the belts. Maybe this guy that's following us that did the same loop in there is testing his dead gasket too. Maybe. That's probably what's happening.
Hope it's going better than this.
This is probably fine. At least from looking at it, it seems normal. Not the best of news. There is heat. It does feel warm in here, so that's...
The coolant's going away.
It's 1, 2, 3, 4. Does that thing work?
Yeah, usually.
Look at this
That's
thing,
behind
dude.
us.
That's what's behind us right now. That's pretty cool.
In case you ever wanted to see there was cops.
Yeah, if you wanted to see the cops when you're going your whole 32 miles an hour. This is kind of a cool little box though.
I like it.
It adds flavor.
Yeah, I probably need a real one though.
Maybe.
Yeah. Like wider and like points down the road a little bit more so I can see if there's people.
Yeah, a little bit. Okay, so we remember we also have this stuff to test head gasket. Basically, it tests exhaust fumes in your coolant. So we've used this before. It works really well. You put it in there, you put a vacuum on it, and then it'll change colors if it detects exhaust fumes. Our hand vacuum, for some reason, has a broken handle. That's okay, though. It says you can use the vehicle vacuum. I don't know if there's any vacuum lines on this thing. I'm sure there is somewhere, but I don't want to find them. Also, I can just do this. And we should be okay. So we're going to try that and test and see if this thing is leaking exhaust into the coolant. First, we have to bleed out a little bit or get a little bit of the coolant out of that so that I don't accidentally suck coolant into the fluid is what they say. Yep. So we got to have like a couple inches below the coolant line. So that's what we're going to do real quick, and then we're going to test this. No, talk to yours.
We're pretty sure it's the head gasket. But we have a tester that when you pull air from the radiator through a fluid, it will change color if you have exhaust fumes in it, which then means you have a head gasket issue. So we're going to test that. And to do that, I need to take some coolant out of here, put a tester on it, and then Jesse's going to suck air through it with his mouth. But
It doesn't tell you can do that.
Nope.
I don't know why.
You can't.
But yeah, it doesn't say you can't do it. We're going to put some of the fluid in here. You have to fill it up to the line.
Fuel tester. What do you want, tag team?
We work really good as a team. That's good. Now, what we don't want to happen, we really don't want this fluid to turn yellow. All right.
Well, I start it first.
Yeah, I just thought I'd try it first, see what happened. That's fine. We should be all right. I've done worse. You just shot a lot of.
Yeah, just do that for 2 minutes.
Or until it turns yellow.
It's already turning yellow. Okay.
Hold on.
Is that coolant?
That's coolant in there.
Alright, so rise.
The test has been compromised.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. Came apart. Hit me, baby. That might be too much, but that's okay. Oh, I was looking to know. I'm gonna hold my thumb where it was so we know the fluid doesn't go in it. What'd you say?
Said that didn't work?
Is the goat out?
Margot has the goat. You can go save him. You want your camera? It's on.
Gosh. Hold on, I have to take a break. I have to go rescue the goat. All right. Goat secured. Back to what we got to do. No.
He's muddy.
You got mud on your shoe. See? You'll be okay. Happy Valentine's Day, little buddy. Muddy baby secured. Back to what we're doing. So it did pass the fluid test. The fluid didn't turn yellow. I will say we didn't technically do the test 100% correct. However, anytime we've used this and we've had a bad head gasket, it's turned yellow very fast.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't even look green. Like it looks pretty
Blue.
Pretty blue. Like there's not even a hint of green in there. Anytime we've used it and had a bad head gasket, it did. Now, here's a question. I don't know if it works the same with diesels. I assume it does. Does that say anything about diesel?
Gasoline engines.
Okay. Well, I hate when we think we're geniuses and then we're not.
Well, you said it out loud and it helped us realize, well, that might not even be it.
Yeah, this is like, that's why I stick with gas engines, boy, you know what I mean? Because I don't know nothing about them diesels. So we looked into it, and it does need a special compression tester for the diesel. Yeah. It needs, you have to have like a different fitting to adapt down into it, which we have gas compression testers and cylinder leak down tests. I think that's where we're going to end it for today. James is going to get a compression tester at some point. We'll compression test it, see what's going on, hopefully get some answers. In the meantime, I think he's also going to look into swapping it because just the limitations of what the vehicle does now, not fast, which makes it also not great for when you're trying to go like travel around all the place and
Constantly.
Yeah, if that's what you're doing is driving a lot, the last thing you want to do. And then also the other part of that too is then trying to pull into an AutoZone somewhere in the middle of, South Dakota and be like, then he just needs an alternator for a K-Series if he does a K-Series or something like that versus an alternator for a Isuzu Fargo from Japan. Much easier to find parts if he needs like a thermostat or something of the nature. It makes it way easier to work on, a lot less problems. So we're going to end that portion here. I don't know if I'm going to finish anything. Here's a surprise. If I am going to do anything else, this is where I tell you. Did I tell you? I don't know. So if I don't do anything, this is where the video will end.
Wintertime is always tough for me. Seasonal depression, it does suck and it does happen. Just being completely transparent, the nastiness, the weather, like the cold, it starts wearing on people. So Seasonal depression does suck. I get hit with it pretty hard sometimes, but doing this has been helping me a lot. And I'm glad to get back to doing it because I like doing it to have fun. I'm taking it a lot less, like I'm still taking it serious, but I'm not taking it like a full thing. I got a fine source of income doing my job, so I'm happy there. I just like making content because I think it's fun to do. It gives me something to do, and also it holds me accountable to do stuff on my cars when I typically probably wouldn't do things on my cars. I'd probably sit inside and be like, whatever. So yeah, I appreciate you guys. The few people that do tune in and do like the videos and do comment and all that kind of stuff, definitely make it worth it, and I really appreciate that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pick out one comment. If you stuck around to the end, one comment. In the next episode, I'm going to announce it. I'm going to pick one comment. So make sure you comment. Make sure you like the video. Make sure you're subscribed. And I will pick one comment and I'm going to give away a free t-shirt. I have a couple of different styles of t-shirts. I have some of the old spooled up t-shirts that are cool. I also have some Team Rocket Auto shirts left over. So I'm going to pick out and get you guys a t-shirt. One comment below and tell me what your dream car is. I would like to know what your dream car is, and if you got your dream car, what's the first modification you would do to it? Tell me your dream car, first modification you would do to it. I'm picking out one comment below, and we're gonna go ahead and give away a cool free t-shirt to somebody. So all you gotta do, like, comment, subscribe, tell me your dream car, first modification you would do to it. Money's not an option. Just tell me something cool in the bottom. If something cool and unique would be really super cool. So anyway, thank you for tuning in. I really appreciate you guys. I'm just rambling at this point because it's cold and I don't want to walk back across the yard to the house. I'm also just kind of admiring the lighting in here because it's much nicer now. Thank you guys so much. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned. We will have an episode next week about the Stereon and stuff of that nature. Thank you. Have a great day, and I will catch you next week. Bye.